So welcome back to today's video. Today I'm finally starting the rust. So first thing I start off with the quarter panel. Just before that I'm going to have to take off the back wheel and the back bumper. Once I've that cut out, I have the toe points, we'd say. I had them taken off of the bolts, so I'm just going to give them a bit of a clean down as well. Then we'd make the panel. So hopefully this will be Sunday evening, the video will be out. If not, to be some time around that, hopefully. Did start hitting away at the rust in the car, and comes down. So it is. Now there is a bit more of a hole here, but wouldn't be too bad. So I suppose I'm just gonna start away working, taking off this wheel. So as you've seen there, kind of forgot to break the wheel nuts at the back before I went up on the lift, and the handbrake's off. So the first shoe was easy to get off. Now I'm on the fourth one and it just doesn't want to budge. So I'm ready to just drop it down a bit. Right, so I actually got it off there now. I forgot to turn my phone on, but it's moving. So now just take off the wheel and then I move on to taking off the back bumper. So let's get to it. Right, so the wheel's off. It just gives a bit more, pretty much a bit more room, a lot more room, especially when the wheel tire's up to about there and you'll be putting it. So up next, I'm going to take off the bumper. So I'm going to drown them with oil before I take them off. So GT85. So just give me a show, just literally a spray on each. So it is. Right, so that's most bolts there done. Let's try and start loosening them now first. So I'm going to try start loosening them, and then if they come free I'll be happy. So I suppose let's get back to that again. Like everything, the bolts, well, the screws, they're seized. Yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be like that and everything. I know down the back it's a nutting bolt. I'm going to try and attempt that one now. So I will. Right, so I just picked a 10 spanner. That's too big. Fuck. 39. What? I should picked up 11 by accident. So that back there. Take this one off. Now that's a chain. Fuck. Huge mistake. Does it fit? It fits. Right. I'm gonna go get the light, because just plug in the light. I'll plug in that light there. So then you'll be able to see more. As God once said, let there be light. That is a fine light, and you can see the big difference it made. You can see everything. And I'm going to start taking off this bumper.
Show me I don't need no money, don't need nobody, just need your body. Show me that so sweet like honey, don't need no talking, just need your body. makes me feel special. No heaven on earth if I can't be with you. Swim in your eyes so I can tell the truth. Ooh, I got so high, oh, I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. I got so high, I'm off my feet. We up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes. Show me that don't need no money, don't need nobody, just need your body.
As you can see, the nut's kind of rounded itself because obviously it's been so long since it's been on.
Telling me you feel fine. Never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave in your side. Wanna keep you in my life, don't need to move. Whenever you here, I feel like I can't lose.
I'm gonna do we'll be right back after the ads because I need a bit of YouTube magic. So I need a lot of YouTube magic. Yeah, I need magic. Right, after a lot of YouTube magic, back bumper's finally off. In order to get the back bumper off, which is a part half to do. Not what I wanted to do, but obviously you have to be doing it. Few bolts now that were seized and some stubborn ones. Now, the reason why this video is going to be delayed is because we're hoping to start cutting this evening, but we want to dismantle everything first. But this, I can't say what now. As you see there earlier when I was talking through you, it didn't want to come out. We drove a socket up in it, an old socket. We drove it up around the ball to would not want to come out. So we're gonna have to try and find something now to get her out. There's a bit of rust here. Hopefully it's the last bit of rust you have to worry about. So now just the moment I'm cleaning out the well for the spare wheel. I just use a scraper. So what that is pretty much an old knife. Cut the top off, flatten it down with a hammer, sharpen the edge on the top, and then just go around scraping. It's a long and tedious process because it has to be shining nearly. It has to be like that all the way around. And obviously then the lights that I have at the moment, the other lights are not charged, so yeah, obviously the pocket here, there's a bit of welding, just have to fix that. And well, that's the pocket from the inside. It's not the best looking, but sure, look, we'll get it done. The other side is actually good. There's a bit of surface rust for sure. Wind isn't there. Deal with that. Before I start grinding, I have to tape up all the windows, tinfoil, so the sparks don't fuck up the screen, the glass. Then before I get the windows tinted by Dara from Regal Tints, I have to spray all this black. So there's, especially up here where it's just all faded. It's all around. Headlights are grand, and obviously from being in the shed, it's quite dusty. Oh, shit. Yeah. It is currently raining outside, so I suppose before actually this video gets posted, I'll probably have another video up of me with the wheels I bought for the car. So obviously the wheels that are on it at the moment are called Arctic wheels, the brand apparently. They're 14-inch. They're nice, but they're a bit too small, especially once I start getting the car out. They're too small. And the wheels I got, the tires on them are like new, so I'll have to get paint obviously for them as well, but I'll have to start sanding them down. I have one wheel sanded down to do the rest of them really. Tires are immaculate. I will have to go around the edges with a file, because obviously like any second hand wheel there's curve marks and all on them. There's a good bit on this, but sure, let's just say I got it for a good deal. Now the people that know me closely, they know how much. I wouldn't really say here, but it's a good deal. Like, it's a good Facebook Marketplace find. I think they'd really suit the car. I'll leave the wheels until the next video to show. I was gonna put one up on the screen, but I said I wouldn't. That's another thumbnail for the next video, I suppose. But yeah, so I better get back to scraping. Right, so I have a small bit there clean, just pretty much trying to show as much as I can of the work that I'm doing on the car. Just kind of keep you entertained, because I know not a lot of people just like a fella talking and all that. So I'm gonna have a small bit clean there now, just in that video. But once I have it all cleaned anyway, I have the Hoover, and that would surely just get all the small particles. Then I have the rust prevention. It's like white liquid. It looks like milk. You kind of rub it onto the rust. Let it sit for about 24 hours. And after that, you come back and this is black as Ace of Spades. That's then when you get your bitumen paint. So pretty much undersealer kind of. And just paint over it. And you wouldn't have to worry about rust anymore then. Especially for where the wheels be going and all that. If there's any bit of moisture or anything leaking in, you won't have to worry about it. Now obviously if you don't put it on right, you will have to, because I suppose if you any bit of moisture on the steel before the bitumen paint, it will rust and it'll rot. Like, I suppose there's a good bit of rust on the car, like I've admitted that, because like it has been sitting for about 7 years. No, that's not bad. That's kind of bad enough. No, it's only pretty much little patches. It's the arch that is more of a bigger job. Before I start welding, then I have to take everything out the interior, especially the carpets and this padding, because any bit of a spark of that till smaller for about 30 minutes and then poof, up in flames. So that's what you don't want, especially in a shed. Well, in general, you don't want it anyway, no matter where you are, especially in your own car. So there's, obviously I had the bumper taken off, and that's outside, but that can kind of stay outside because it's all plastic. That's going to be sprayed as well. When a good bit of spray paint is going to be done on the car anyway. Hopefully I'll try and get it done before Christmas, but I'd say it'll be after Christmas by the time this car is fully finished. There is a few rubber genuine rubber. It either went dry or just rotted, so I'll have to get new new bits of rubber for that. I suppose next thing to do, I'll get back to the scraping and I'd show you how the milk prevention stuff, the rust prevention stuff that looks like milk. I'll show you how that works, and then I'd show you me painting over it. So as I said, I'm just trying to show you a bit more, so I am. Right, so it's the day after, and the stuff has gone black. So it's black enough anyway, so that pretty much all it does, kills the rust. I'm gonna mask up the bit I don't want to paint, and then I'm gonna get under sealer, bitumen paint pretty much, and paint the wheel well. So let's get to mask it up, I suppose. Right, so I've got that all taped up now. Now I'm just prepping for when we start cutting. I'm going to put tin foil over the windows just so any sparks just get bounced off, so they don't damage the windows and the glass. So I'm going to go with tin foil and some tape. Right, I have the tin foil on, and as you've seen there in the time lapse, I had to cut down here so the door could open, because the door has to open, because obviously the sill, this bit of the sill has to be cut from the inside and down. But I didn't think of that, and I had to do the inside then as well. So it took 4 meters of tin foil. So now I owe my grandmother a roll of tin foil, so I'll have to get that for her now next time I'm in the shop anyway. So that's all the prep really for kind of the grinding. Once all this rust is cut out, going to get, it's like a pre-weld paint and spray it on. And then you won't have to worry about rusting that spot then as well either. Obviously then it's too cold to actually paint. Too cold to paint the inside of the boot well because of the moisture and all that. Now it's bone dry. There's particles of something in the car, but I suppose it's going to be a longer video than the first one. The first one was mainly introduction. This one now is welding, cutting and welding, and a bit of painting. So let's get to it. It is fairly miserable outside now. The rain is coming down. My bumper's outside there then. The bumper looks pure miserable inside all the lashing rain and falling around it. So there's a well, that's how things. I kind of forgot to film an outro, so I thought I'd film one inside here. So pretty much that was only just prepping for the grinding, cutting, and then the welding. So hopefully the next video now I'll have started cutting it out and doing a bit of welding, patching, and I will try my hardest to show you as much as I can. because obviously I'm not doing it on my own anyway, because my grandfather is helping me, because I am new to the rust repair. See, I've never done it before because I've been waiting so long to get the car in the shed, like. So I hope to see you in the next video. So please like and subscribe, it means a lot, it does mean a lot. And check out some of my other videos, because if you haven't watched part 2 or part 1, make sure you watch part 1 before part 2, but I should probably say it at the start of the video. But yeah, stay safe, good luck.